people are talking about the future of work. Artificial intelligence, remote teams, automation, dashboards that promise to make decisions faster and supposedly better than human ever could. We are told everything is changing, that leadership must be reinvented, that technology will replace instinct, experience, and judgment. But I want to tell you something most people will not say. The future of work is not new. Some of us have already lived it without AI, without Zoom, and without the illusion of certainty. And what I learned through that experience is simple. Technology did not change leadership, it exposed it. For decades, leadership followed a comfortable script. If you were physically present, you were in control. If you held the title, you had authority. And if you had the data, you had answers. We built hierarchies, we trusted systems, we believed that reports, forecasts, and procedures would protect us. And the reality then showed up. Markets collapsed overnight. Supply chains broke across borders. Political, health, and economic crises collided all at once. Suddenly, the spreadsheets were late. The forecasts were wrong, and the manuals became useless. That is when I learned a hard truth. Leadership truly matters when system fails. At my company, I was not leading a single office. I was leading across continents, different cultures, different regulations, different risks, different crises, all happening at the same time. Long before remote work had a name, we were already living it. I could not walk every facility, I could not sit in every meeting, and certainly I could not wait for perfect information. When markets collapsed or logistic routes shut down, no algorithm would have saved us. Because as AI optimizes yesterday's patterns, leadership deals with today's chaos. There were moments when the data told me one thing and my experience told me another. Moments when protecting margins meant risking people. Moments when protecting people meant risking short-term results. Those were not technical decisions. They were human ones. And no system, no matter how advanced, can carry that weight for you. When remote work became mainstream, many leaders panicked. They said control was lost, that culture would disappear, that productivity would collapse. But remote work did not break leadership. It broke the illusion of leadership. It actually exposed who relied on presence instead of purpose, control instead of trust, authority instead of credibility. When teams are remote, they do not follow titles, they follow clarity. They do not respond to micromanagement. They respond to meaning. I learned this the hard way. If people do not understand why they're working, no system will save you. And if they do not trust who is leading them, no office, no matter how impressive, will keep them aligned. Distance does not weaken leadership. Weak leadership collapses under distance. Let us be clear. AI will change work, no doubt about it. It will accelerate decisions, eliminate repetitive tasks, expose inefficiencies we have ignored for years. But here is the uncomfortable truth. AI will not make leaders better. It will actually make them louder. Good leaders will scale impact. Bad leaders will scale damage. Because AI has no ethics, no intuition, and certainly no courage. It will not sit with someone whose career is on the line. It will not take responsibility when the answer is unclear, and it will not absorb pressure so teams can keep going. That still falls on us. Technology does not remove responsibility. It concentrates it. Looking back, the future of work is not defined by tools. It is defined by the kind of leaders it exposes. Here are the lessons I learned, not from theory, but from living it. Number one, decisions will always outrun information. Leaders rarely have complete data, so waiting for certainty is often the most dangerous decision of all. Number two, human presence matters more than physical presence. You don't need to be in the room to lead, but clarity, consistency, and empathy must always be felt. Number three, trust replaces control in distributed teams. Control does not scale, trust does. Purpose outperforms supervision every time. Number four, pressure is part of the job. Absorb it, don't transfer it. Leadership does not eliminate pressure, it carries it so others can perform. Number five, judgment will always trump tools. Technology can inform decisions, but ethics, intuition, and responsibility cannot be automated. Number six, leadership is the management of uncertainty. The strongest leaders don't promise certainty. They promise presence, direction, and resolve. So when people ask me what the future of work looks like, I do not talk about platforms or algorithms. I talk about moments. Moments when systems fail, when data lies, when fear spreads faster than facts. Because that is where leadership lives. Not in dashboards, not in automation, but in judgment, in trust, and in the courage to decide when there's no perfect answer. The future of work does not need better technology. It needs better leaders. And the truth is, some of us have already been there. Thank you for listening to Through the Journey. Every story shared is a reminder that growth never stops. And that's exactly what drives us at Intech Consultant, where our global experts help businesses grow, innovate, and transform. Don't forget to subscribe, share this episode, and visit intechconsultant.com to learn more. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Until then, keep pushing your journey ahead.